welcome back to the channel. It's really right to talk about relationship. I hope my voice is not cool. So today is a different kind of video, like we like to make it. We like to make it different things, different styles every day. So, which is your first time on the channel, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. So today I have my guys on the table. I give them food so that they can talk.
To keep us busy.
Yeah, so that they can food.
Yeah, I was bribed though. I wouldn't have been here. But as soon as I heard there was food, that's the country.
Meet Lawale. Lawale is a G, like our celebrity, brother. And meet Chief Odogun Ogunarike. This is my husband, guys. Mr. Ogunarike. And meet my baby, Zia. On the table.
Values. Values.
Core value.
Values. You must just be responsible. Really, sometimes we want to throw caution to the wind. So both of you must have check and balance. Both of you just can't be smoking shisha.
Shisha, what do you have to do shisha?
Jonah, I'm just saying, like I see a lot of stuff. I don't want to seem like an old man. I'm really very young, but I see a lot of stuff. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? The YY boys and that. I'm like,
the thing is,
so it's funny. So values, right? Sorry to cut you. Values key. You must share values. What are the things you will not do? What are the lines you can cross? What are the things you cannot catch me doing? For example, there's some things you come to tell my wife, then my wife will laugh. Because she knows I will not do it. I can't be caught pants down doing those kind of things. It will not.
How? You be my baby?
I will not be caught pants down doing that kind of
Like what? Say
on camera. I cannot do that. You cannot see me doing
what
fraud.
Okay, that's true.
You can't see me doing G for the sake of another letter. Do you understand? Values, there's some things you will not catch me doing. Right? You must love God. It's important too. Then a lot of things will not, at least there are some core things that will revolve, that will know that okay, me and this person can go on this journey. And like you said, so before I start to say, oh, I have like a 10-point agenda, first of all, I ask myself, if you see yourself, can you marry yourself?
very important.
Right? So if me go and look at myself and say, if me should toast me, I probably will say no. Do you understand? So what I meant was I had to fix some things. Even still as a married person, I'm still fixing some things. Because personally, sometimes I am very, in short, not sometimes, I am a very carefree person. Right? So sometimes it takes extra effort, to be detailed, especially when, we had Zia. Now you have to be more cautious. You can't just, I used to be an impulse buyer, right? But now, settings don't enter. A lot of things come into play in a relationship. Then you say something. I cannot marry, pardon my words. I don't know whether this word will do
camera friendly.
I cannot marry a non-score. No. See, intelligence is key. In short, intelligence is the new sexy.
Are you saying I am intelligent?
Wait, let me talk. So why would I marry someone that I'm afraid that when my child brings homework, she will not be able to solve it? You cannot carry out basic arithmetic. I'm not saying no, what is H2SO4 plus trioxynitrate 4? No. Sense. I cannot marry someone that will not say I don't wanted to the market. Even my wife knows. If my wife makes grammar school blunder, I will not let her go easy. Because I'm very big on spoken English. I'm very big on presentation. You get to a PTA meeting, you can own yourself. You're confident. You know, you are well spoken. You're not lousy, but you're outspoken. You're confident. You can itemize your mind. You can explain to people. People can understand you. You're cognitive. It's a lot. It's sexy itself.
You can relay right.
You can relay your message right.
Oh, damn!
I can relay right, man. You didn't touch my food.
So there's a particular lady that's saying, oh, she wants to get married, she wants a love life, she wants a this, she wants a that. Like, she just wants a love life because she's tired of being single. And in my head, I'm like, only if you know that marriage is not bread and butter. Maybe you will still want to like calm down and enjoy your singleness and just have all the fun you want to have. It's not like marriage is not fun. Marriage is fun, but it's hard work. So you as a single person, personally now, do you feel that way? And I'll ask you,
do I feel what?
Do you feel the need to have a love life or be married? Like, you just want to marry because, you're seeing things on the internet and you're like, oh, God, when, oh, God, when, oh, God, when, that kind of thing. Like, do you have that eagerness to want to get married? And Lalo, as a married man, do you think you wish to still be single?
Okay, so...
and please, I want you guys to be as...
That's a trick question.
It's very
No, don't worry, I'm not going to... I'm not
say
You will pack your nose this night.
No. Now, what are you doing?
So that I'll go and sleep with the dogs. She wants me to sleep with the dogs.
No. I'm very serious.
I'm trying to call balls.
No.
Anytime they call them call balls. I'm coming.
For a while now, we've been having a back and forth
Okay.
on something like... I think there was a time we didn't talk to ourselves for 2 days.
What?
I mean, there was no good morning, there was no bye-bye. It happened this week.
Come
There was
on.
no good morning, there was no goodbye. So at that point, I was like, oh, I wish there's this single. Why may I rush marry like this?
Oh,
And there are some people that want to get married.
Yeah.
Because, so tell me, as a single person, how do you feel? How do you feel? Like, are you eager to get married? Why? And let me know these things.
So, first things first. I like to say that companionship is key. Like, however you want to look at it. Even we fight with our siblings, people we've known for several years, that we've been with for 20 plus years.
Yes.
We still fight and then no talk, but eventually we come back together. The thing is, personally, I've had reasons to, want to get married at some point because of probably the beautiful marriages I've seen around me.
Yes.
Yours is actually one of the marriages.
No, you can't have it all. Like, you cannot. Right? There will be a time that you guys will fight. There will be a time that you don't feel like loving the other person. You just want to be alone.
Because trust me, the one thing about me is I'm big on experiences. I ask questions. It is more like me wanting to be very clear on how this thing is exactly experienced, not just from my own point of view.
Okay.
So I'm seeing you guys are enjoying yourselves. What are you guys doing? How is it working out for you? Is it always like this? When you guys are not having it good, what do you guys do and all that? Do you get? So when I see marriages that are looking beautiful, whether from afar, whether from the inside, I be like, yes, I want to get married. I want to get married. I uploaded a video a while back. It happened in at my residence. There was this couple. They were fighting, and the things I was hearing were a lot. I had to quickly, say something about it. Most times when I see such marriages, I don't want to get married because what they were saying were deep, dark, very
Shady
confidential.
shit.
Come on.
Shady shit.
I'm like, nobody should hear this thing outside, and
Shady shit.
but then, like, generally, if you ask me, I'd want to get married, but then that does not mean I do not have my fears.
So
I
what are
have
your
my
fears
fears about marriage. One of my fears is that I hope at the point I will not fall out of love. Like, I will not look at this person and say, how?
I don't love you again.
Like,
Okay.
that's one.
Okay.
Two, I feel like one can't entirely know a person just by just courting the person. You can't. There'll be a part the person will be keeping.
Yes.
Probably because you want to look. You don't want to be caught. What they call it on. You don't want to caught on fresh. You don't want to caught lagging. You just want to always be that loving boyfriend. That loving.
Keep up.
And I'm like, okay, when I see the original this person, like when I see the exact you,
Will I still love you as much?
I always say something. Everybody has a baggage. They are just bigger than each other. No matter the relationship, some people come to relationship with, like I've heard major baggages. I've heard people, at the point of getting to a relationship, they now find out that their spouse is positive, HIV.
No.
Sometimes, and most times, at the point where you now hear these things, it now leaves you with the decision of, okay, do I still want to carry on, or is this like the end of the road? So number one, everybody has baggage. So I don't know if at the point that I'm going to hear this baggage, I don't know if it's going to be a baggage I'm willing to, carry. Yeah. So that's is that number two?
Yes, number two.
Okay. So number three is that I wouldn't be with a person that would not have the same beliefs, because of course we are going to be grooming a family. And at a point in time, we would be, in the midst of having to deal with situations with our kids. Are we going to be saying different things? Are you going to be like, oh, come on, it's fine, you can bring your boyfriend home? And am I going to be like, what is this life turning into? Do you get, like, our beliefs not going to be so wide apart that I'm going to be like, Kilo, what is going on here? How did we get here? And all that. But one of my major fears of marriage is not to fall out of love. Like, not to just come in and say, I made the biggest mistakes of my life. Because
I played the song, it is hard for me to say, but I'm gonna say it.
I'm telling you, if you stay in Lagos, you can go 4 months. You understand what I'm trying to say? You leave 5 a.m., you get back 10, 11, 12, you sleep.
The truth is, I cannot do. I will come body like I in fact, as much as I wanted him to be the one to say, babe, what is going on? Why are you not saying anything to me? I just had that work that day and I was like, oh my business guy.
What's that look on your face?
Oh my business guy. I miss as annoying as it can be. But I miss this guy. I just picked up my phone and I called him. So I had to play a prank on him.
And something was wrong, yeah?
I told him that I was pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So I had to play a prank on him. But you know what? I've been feeling nauseated from morning. So I had
Mama going to jump on you.
I had to go to a test. And they said, I'm pregnant. Like, are you serious? Are you okay? I said, you know they follow me talking.
I'll be like,
So I pranked him like, I think for a whole day or more. No, I just told him this morning. Just got to know
this one that was a prank.
That was a
prank.
After they have sent me money for scan.
Damn! How about the money not going to
So for me, I
don't but you use that card, another day, another card. That card has been exhausted. That card is gone, yeah.
So I feel like
Never again.
I cannot do that, and I don't think anybody should. No, some people can do it, but personally, I don't think we can do that. If I had not called him or sent him a message, I'm sure I would probably have done it. He'd probably do it. Maybe it might just take longer than I took, but I might probably have done it. I don't think we can
That
do it.
that scare me.
So what was the question?
Like, I'm speaking on your behalf now. Has there been any points in this marriage
Yes.
where you feel like, oh no, I should be single right now?
Oh, wow. Okay.
How many times should be the question?
Yeah, I think
Like,
that.
how many?
It's okay. It's not too serious. Alright, so for me, a lot of times.
Hey, Lord.
What a bombshell!
Hold on. Let
What
me
a
finish.
bombshell!
Sometimes you miss your, let me use the word, quote and unquote, you miss your independence.
Yeah, okay.
Not feelings, but sometimes, you know, marriage is a lot of stuff that even counseling doesn't tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me don't lie. Some days you want to be selfish. You want to get paid and just get into a very nice restaurant, order a 3-course meal, eat. Get into TM shop, shop. Just
Check it.
lavish, love up on
Check
yourself
into
like you would do.
hotel room.
I'm like,
And carry
yeah,
go.
no. For me, then I could just check into an hotel room, just sleep for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. Like I can afford it. But now, being married, there is a mama,
She wants to sleep.
there's a lot of compromise that comes with being married. You can't throw caution to the wind when you cross that marriage pedestal. You cannot. As vocal as I am,
Are you saying you are vocal?
as hold on,
Ah.
as vocal as I am, in my job, by God's grace, I'm a BD person. So you must be vocal. You must be able to communicate, whatever you're trying to, present to people. But for me, when we have conflicts, I am very careful with words. I have mastered the art of silent treatment to a fault. So I can be in the house and not say one word. But my body language is very loud. Because why? I know the kind of partner I married. My wife is big on words. Very big on words. And in our first year of marriage, we can just be arguing, I'll say stuff and I'll forget.
She will remind you.
4 months down the
Date.
line. Remember the day you wore
Time.
this shirt and you stood by the door and you said this thing. So I am very careful, and they say words are like eggs. Once they drop, you can't pick them again. So I am very careful because I love my partner and I would not want to hurt my partner. One of my mentors says that because of the love you have for your partner, sometimes you have to keep quiet. Just keep shut. Because at that time, saying how you feel, you just wanna let. But my wife doesn't. My wife doesn't have a filter. She will tell you, Then after, she will now say, I think I've said it too much. I'm saying the truth. She just, comes at you and she's like, I'm like, okay, I have heard. So, for me, some days you just wanna be a baby boy. You just wanna hang up with boys, chill with the boys, go and watch match.
Charlie.
Go and watch match.
That's true.
I don't feel like somebody has GPS tracker in your body. Just want to hang with the boys and just have a plate of pepper soup and just gist. Just gist into like the night. Drop ourselves, then see each other in the office in the morning. When I got married, bruv, I could not. Like, when we are single, a couple of things you can do. You can just, like, for example, I could just buy a ticket. I could just go to Ghana. I could just decide, I want to take a road trip to Ivory Coast. I want to just go to Kaduna. I want to go to Gajiro Castle. I just want to just go MIA with a baby. With a baby, with almost a 1 year old. It's not possible. So yeah, there's sometimes where you just want to, be a baby boy. Not necessarily because you've been tired. No, I'm not tired of my marriage. No, I'm not. But yeah, sometimes, they say love is not. Is the only person that loves like this is God. So we human beings were like this. Some days we're like this, then we go up, we stay up, we play too, then we come back. So we're not. We keep changing because that's just the way we are, right? So there's just you keep trying, and for those people that will be watching this, believe me, love is not a feeling; it's a decision.
It's a commitment.
It's not just commitment; it's a decision. You decide to be committed. It's a decision. I can't just say I'm committed. No, commitment is a decision because you get to a point where you don't want to be committed. Your scale of preference as a married man would tilt, and a lot of times it would tilt away from your personal needs because the life as a married person is completely sacrificial. So it's a constant decision that you must tell yourself, bro, guy, these people come first, no matter what. Like, above family, they come first. After they are sorted, then you can now want to, okay, in-laws, everybody, but they come first. So it's a decision to stay. So when people say the divorce and all that, they've gotten to a point where you decided, no, I can't do this again. It's not because, love is not a feeling. Because it's about feeling, I've grown bigger. I don't used to have the curly hair she used to like. Because now, I'm in corporate, I'm a Muslim working with, in a PPP kind of arrangement. So I must always look so I can't, do some locks I used to have and all that. So it's not about the physique. She's a mother now, it's still there. I still see it. But, a couple of things have changed.
Yeah.
But I fell in love with the person first, not the body.
Mm.
The body was there because if the body wasn't there, bro, we will not talk. Falling out of love, first. Let's deal with the issue if I can. Permit me to use a minute. There are a couple of things that take you to love. So love is not the first thing. It's not. There is first physical, and there's mental. Then there's a couple of things that happen that gets you to emotional. That point to that point has sacrifice. It has compromise. It has values. It has those moments. There are those moments where your partner has seen everything. See finish. There must be that part where she can handle it. There's a lot of guys that are scared to show her. A lot of times people don't like every guy is emotional. And even the ones that have the depth or baritoneness of their voice. Every guy is emotional. So a lot of guys are scared to be vulnerable. So there will be that point where she must see your weakness. When you finish. Yeah. She came into my life at a point where I wasn't struggling per se, but I was struggling emotionally. And I needed someone to be there. Not put it together in a sense, but walk with you. I'm like, okay, I see your journey, and I will be patient, till you. I've still not gotten it together, but I'm a lot way better than I used to be, right? So those points, those things, most people skip it. They hide it. Most guys don't show it. They can now show it in marriage. She's confused. She's confused. So let her see it and make a decision. Same way. You can't see everything. But I saw a part that, okay, no matter how Justina gets, I know Justina. Once Justina starts to rant about something, my attention is out of something. So I need to call myself that you're missing something. Once she starts to nag. I personally, I don't like women that nag.
There's a proximate cause, yeah?
So there's something that is sticking her off. So I'm like, so she can bear witness to this. I'll tell you, where is this coming from? I will always ask that. The moment you remember, you'll be like,
Yes.
and I don't want to leave this person.
Yes.
You can't put them in.
Can't put them in words.
You can't put them in words. There are moments that, and that's why it's key for people that are going there. I give you one. There was a time when I also needed to get a place, right? And it was really, money wasn't there. And, and when I moved to Lagos, I got a job in Lagos, and I had to put up in church. So she would leave Chevron and bring food to Osapa. Yeah. And for me, it was like, oh yeah, here's my girl, yeah. But I don't take those things for granted, because I'm like, those are times where I didn't. He never did. He did, but we still never did. We still they gather around now. But that time, I was really, not day, not day, and day, and it was a tough period, getting to Lagos and all that. A lot of things weren't the way I wanted it to be here, and she saw through those moments, and like, I'm sure I won't be the only toaster. I don't deceive myself. There'll be guys that are Chevrolet, lucky boys.
It's lucky now.
Let's this now. How
Bro,
far
it's
we are
lucky now.
She saw that. She saw, maybe she even saw past where I thought I was going to be. I'm like, shit, okay, this guy is worth staying with. So I don't digress so much. Those are the things that keep you there. Then there are any relationship that there is no compromise. You die. Let me share this. Last year we were going to hear and I didn't come up with a full year, and the landlords can be you get this one, sorry, pardon me, you should have paid, and all that. And she had some money stuck somewhere. And she said something, and I won't forget. I won't forget.
Deep stuff.
I'm serious.
I don't know what I said.
She said, I know that if I leave you, you'll find the money. He said, but I saw that I was eating you up. And I didn't feel good
about it.
That I had some cash. And the landlord is breathing down. She saw it all. If I keep on looking at you this way, you just lose it. And she says, alright, don't worry. I'll do the remaining. I don't quite a lot. She says, don't worry, I'll fix it. And for me, it wasn't because, of course, we are married, you should help me. But there are wives that will not say it.
You just, wait for his.
We've seen wives that own the house and the husband is paying rent.
Just one thing I'll say is, I know you were going to say it. For single folks, single people, I feel like in the decision of getting a life partner, please do not neglect God.
It's
Because
quite important.
Farm. I like to relate it to myself. There was a particular time that things were not so rosy, and it was what I got from God that I actually held on to. Like, oh God, you said you were going to help me, and so you cannot leave me at this point. Do you get so? Because and those things, when you say them, there's just a kind of peace that you feel, and you just feel like, okay, you actually heard God for yourself. So do not leave God out of it at all. Do not even leave God at all. That's even the first person. Once you've seen, as a man, you've seen somebody that you like, somebody that, you feel like, you've spoken to the person.
My brother, pray.
Please pray. And when I say pray, it's not like, somebody is saying that, that's your wife. Everybody has an opinion. But it is what you hear from God for yourself. And you don't necessarily have to hear God saying, Lawale,
Hear ye,
wife,
hear ye.
my son.
Look at that radar in the burning bush. Love is not blind though. Love can see.
Very good.
Love can see pattern. Love can see that small argument, you are catch fire, fear, and it's okay, it's not enough to bring you back. That even at dating, you're already inviting a third party
To settle.
to settle it. It's a red flag. You are in
So
a
no
relationship that no, but
Both
you
of you
you
are
all should be able to be like once like fam, bro, or babe. It's okay. Let's not talk about it now. We both don't have sense. Now.
When we have this, we'll talk about it.
Let's just walk away
Yeah.
for now. Let's just leave this matter.
But I feel like this thing it looks better on paper. How we are saying it now. But when you eventually experience it, it's something else.
Bro, it works.
You don't easily just say, oh,
It
let's
works. Believe me. So my wife is here.
This is
I can tell my wife that let's drop it. Like legit.
really.
Let's
You
drop
said
it.
drop it.
I just say drop it.
Drop it.
And drop it doesn't mean we're sweeping on that carpet. The matter is becoming toxic.
Yeah.
So the point is to protect your peace. The peace of the. She said, I think it was. I said I can't be facing the world, the drama of the world. This place is supposed to be my safe haven. Same thing for you. Same thing for my daughter. The world can throw you blows, but once you are in your domain, you should be able to not be on guard.
Yeah.
You come out safe, you still in guide, in sheba. Why? You know, so it is important that you must be able to see. You did mention something.
Okay.
One of my own is peace of mind.
Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. So, long story short, marriage is a beautiful thing. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but please spend time as a single person. Enjoy your singleness on your way to getting married. Enjoy your singleness. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You know, love up on yourself basically.
Grow.
Then grow.
Add value.
Add value. Like
Yeah,
don't just be there saying, "Oh, you want to get married. You want to get married." Please keep up. Like in the process of adding value, growing, you find somebody that would match your energy, that would love you for who you are. Then please spend time on building yourself too.
Don't settle. Have standard. But your standard, leave room for God to do it. Real.
God, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. Till the next time, be the reason why somebody feels dumb. Bye.
From what? You know what is there?
Cut it to 9 minutes. Following people that have 64 gig on their phone. Break this thing into episode. I want to go now.
It's about to be so.
Oh.